At the network layer of the OSI model, all of the logical addressing takes place. In other words, the packets now have been sent from the application, and they've been coded and decoded, or compressed and decompressed, and identified for what kind of packets they are. And now someone is taking the responsibility for making sure that they get from computer to computer. The packets now have been created, and there have been some type of an acknowledgement set up, or maybe there hasn't. Maybe it's just going to be broadcast out onto the network. But now, whatever addresses it's going to go to, whether that is going to be a broadcast address or whether that is going to be a specific address or maybe a list of addresses, that logical addressing takes place at the network layer. At the network layer we have protocols such as IP and IPX. IP, Internet Protocol, is the part of the TCP/IP protocol suite that provides for logical addressing. And IPX is, of course, the part of the IPX/SPX protocol suite that provides for logical addressing. So you should know that these types of logical addresses are at the network layer of the OSI model. The other thing you should know about the network layer of the OSI model is that we have routing protocols at the network layer. Routing protocols are different than routed protocols. Routed protocols, and the reason I'm saying it like that is just to make the difference, is just to make the contrast in your mind. Routed protocols, such as TCP/IP and IPX, are just protocols that can be routed. But routing protocols are protocols that are used to build routing tables. You see, routers really only have two jobs in life. They either deliver the packet if they're responsible for the network to which the packet is destined, or they look at their routing table and they decide based on the routing table where to send the packet next. These routing tables that routers use are built either manually by administrators typing the information in, or by routing protocols. We'll talk more about routing, and we'll talk more about routing protocols later on in this training. But what you should know for the test as well as for real life, just for general conversation, is the difference between routing protocols and routed protocols, and the fact that routing protocols such as RIP and IGRP, BGP, and OSPF are at the network layer of the OSI model. Now, the network layer has the logical addressing, but the next layer down has the physical addressing. It has the Media Access Control address, the MAC address. The network layer feeds down to what's called the data link layer. We'll talk about the data link layer next.